on the team right away if Jim agrees to rat out Brian for recklessness. Meanwhile, Brian has decided to quit and is now packing his bag. Suddenly Jim reveals that he agrees with Fuller that Brian was reckless out there, and an argument ensues as Jim refuses to quit too. Brian assumes Jim ratted him out and hits his head against the mirror before leaving. 6 months later, Jim keeps training in his free time, but at work he's in the gun cage, performing menial tasks for other police officers. One day, Sergeant Hondo comes to the precinct and asks Jim to fix his customized M4 rifle. Jim notices the custom job and is impressed. Then Hondo meets with Velasquez to talk about the number of scathing articles criticizing the LAPD, which has caused the chief to order a reform of the department. Velasquez wants Hondo to form a new SWAT unit for him to command and offers 2 of his own officers, TJ and Michael. Hondo accepts them and decides to pick out 3 more candidates from the personnel files, although Fuller will have the final say later. After finishing with Hondo's weapon, Jim goes home to find his girlfriend trying to move out of their apartment. She claims things between them aren't good anymore and Jim hasn't been the same since he was taken off the SWAT team. She tries to kiss him one last time, but he turns her down and lets her leave. The next day at work it's revealed that while working at the cage, Jim has invented a new piece of equipment that he plans to patent in the future. A gigantic hook and chain designed to take down walls or barricades and end hostile standoffs, which he calls the key to the city. As he's explaining his invention to his gun cage partner, Hondo comes in and appreciates Jim's idea. He retrieves his weapon and is impressed by the improvements Jim has done to it. Sometime later, Hondo takes some of the officers out for target practice on the firing range. TJ manages to outshoot Hondo, who bets $200 that Jim can beat TJ. Accepting the challenge, TJ faces off against Jim, who ends up victorious to everyone's surprise except Hondo's. Meanwhile, French mobster Alex arrives at Los Angeles, where the guards almost take away his knife, but he manages to keep it by saying it's a family gift. After his men welcome him and give him a fake passport for later, Alex goes to visit his uncle at a local restaurant while pretending to be there as a birthday surprise. However, Alex actually knows his uncle has been stealing money from the family for a while, so after sharing a meal,